Well, since nobody wants to talk about it, I guess I had to come back and make another video. Um, been out of the video making game for a while, put a lot of work into it, and AdSense sent me a little letter in the mail. Um, 30,000 views, and so far I've made $14. Yay. $14. Great. Not worth my time. But really frustrated at some of this stuff that I've been seeing. No one wants to do any kind of real research into Tezos, what it does, what it is, and more importantly, what Cliff High, a man, if you don't know about him, get to know about him, and his webbot has said about Tezos. All the drama with Jay Snip, he's not doing any kind of research. I emailed him. I emailed Cliff. I emailed a lot of you big name YouTubers. Do some research on Tezos. Find out what it is. Find out why it's so amazing and the potential that it has in the future for blockchain in general. Going to completely revolutionize the entire thing. It's not an Ethereum. It's better. It has the ability to become whatever it wants to be. With its governance, it can change. It's a future-proof blockchain. Okay, what that means? No forking. Every time Bitcoin forks, everyone seems to think, "Oh, that's a great thing. We get a new free coin." It's not a good thing. Tezos can never fork. I mean, I guess it maybe could, but the governance that gives you the ability for the token holders to change the things and it makes it to where forking is not necessary. What does that mean? That means companies, people that want to come into this new technology, which one would you think that they would want to use? Of course, they wouldn't want to use something that could potentially they could change Ethereum. They could fork Ethereum, and they're supposed to soon. And when they don't want to do that, they want to put it in one thing. Hey, be a part of it. Big money's gonna want to be a part of Tezos. Why? Put a lot. If big money comes in, big money's got a lot of votes with their governance system, meaning that they could stake out all of their coins and have more votes as to some of anything that could potentially ever change. Now let's talk about a little bit about Cliff High. Cliff High said, "This is the mystery coin. This is the coin that is some drama. Something was supposed to happen with some big players in the coin in the company. Then the coin's supposed to fall below the ICO price. Okay, let's talk about that. The ICO price was 40 cents per coin. Okay, anybody who's good with math, or maybe you're not good with math, let's do some math. Stop looking at Tezos in terms of US dollars. Look at Tezos in terms of Bitcoin, okay? Because Bitcoin will show you that all of his markers, all of his things he was looking for to see if this was truly indeed this coin there was going to be some infighting. Coin was going to drop below ICO price. Within 2 years, this coin is supposed to be the coin of all coins. Up there with Ethereum, up there with Bitcoin, up there top 5 in the market cap. This is what Cliff said. Cliff's, track record with cryptocurrencies is remarkable. Why is no one talking about this? Now, back to the math. The coin was supposed to drop below the ICO price. The coin dropped to $1.20. Okay? We bought in. If you got it in the ICO, at 40 cents. Now, let's switch the numbers. Point, let's say, half a Bitcoin at the time that Tezos came out bought you, I already know, around 2,700 Tezos. Okay? Now, they gave you a 20% bonus, and that's included in the 2,700 Tezos. Now, those, like I said, those good with math. Look at it in terms of Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Do I need to bring out my calculator? Okay. So if I have a Bitcoin, bought you 2,700 times divided by okay, comes out Bitcoin was around $2,400 at the time of the ICO. Okay? $2,400 at the time of the ICO. Today, as we speaking right now, Bitcoin is at $7,300. $7,300. So what's half of 7,300? 3,650. So, in today's terms, $3,650 is a half a Bitcoin. So, is $3,600 today, because the Bitcoin has gone up, because we're not gonna determine its value based on U.S. dollars. We're gonna determine its value based on Bitcoin. I've done the math, and it was complicated. But what I'm trying to tell you is it did come out to where the price, when it went below 120, when it was around 120 in the futures, it hit BTC, which I hate that exchange. They got me good. That's a story for another day. But when it went down to 120, based on the price of Bitcoin, it was below what you could have gotten it for at the ICO price. It's already met all the criteria that Cliff said it needed to meet. And if that is not good enough, watch. When this coin comes out, there's so many people that participated in this ICO when they finally do drop this coin, with all these rumors of lawsuits and people, why did you take so long to release the coin? There was a lot of people that participated in this ICO, and mark my words, when the coin gets released, the value, whatever hit BTC has it at, and when it actually hits some legit exchanges, Ether Delta, maybe some other big name exchanges, all those people are going to flood the market because they're going to get initially around 3 times what it would be a times 3 gain, even with all the bullshit that the coin's going through now. Why? Because the price of Bitcoin has tripled since they bought it. I mean, right now, hit BTC, the the Tezos coin is what, around $1.80, $2. It's not going to drop much below that because people aren't going to take a loss. But it will go below the ICO because I've seen it. I saw it with Pillar. Okay? People are going to all shaking and afraid, and watch, mark my words. When the coin gets released, it will drop below that ICO. What am I going to do? I'm saving. And once it hits around a great screaming buy deal for me below the ICO, mind you, I'm selling off a lot of my other coins, and then I'm moving into buy more. The why people aren't talking about this is beyond me. The technology, and I've done tons of research. This Arthur Brightman, super smart dude. The stuff that he's planning on doing with this coin, oh my God, how many problems it solves for the blockchain in general. Oh my God. Uh, and no one's screaming at the rooftops that this is amazing. This isn't some small little coin that may solve a small little problem. This is a new, better Ethereum. A new, better Ethereum. We all we all use Ethereum, all the time to get into these ICOs. Everyone goes through Ethereum. A lot of these, they only will accept Ethereum or Bitcoin. What this Tezos is doing is remarkable, and why people aren't just super stoked about it is beyond me. The amount of money that they raised in the ICO allows them to fund anyone who wants to come in and start and launch a coin, a company, whatever you want to call it. They're going to be a venture capital, fund them, help them get on the path. What is that going to do? Oh, hey, these people are Ethereum's not throwing you a bone to help you get started. Tezos will, because they got so much money. They invested a lot of that money into a lot of smart things. Um, there's even some rumors they put some of their money into like some physical gold. Uh, seeing that maybe the point I'm trying to make is based on the amount of money that they made in that ICO gives them such a huge advantage to be able to actually create this technology. They set aside money for marketing. Are you kidding me? Who made more money than any ICO? Tezos. Could you imagine sitting in your living room and seeing a commercial on mainstream TV talking about Tezos? Come check it out. Blah blah blah. They got the money to do that. They're talking about doing that. Not to mention that the technology that the coin has is uh, way better than Ethereum. So let's do some math. If you got in on the ICO, more math, I know. Yeah, but let's just say you could get your hands on, let's say 5,000, just 5,000 of these XTZ coins. Once the price drops, once the coins release, and all those little scaredy cats, oh God, let's get out of here. Let's get our money back. Hurry! And they're gonna do it. And when they do it, let's jump in. Let's say you can get 5,000 at say around 40, 30 or 40 cent. Let's say 40 cent. Okay? 5,000 coins at 40 cent will cost you around $2,000. Okay? $2,000. Now, those same 5,000 coins, let's just say, go do some research first on Tezos. Figure out what I already know and why it's so much better than a lot of these big name coins, which I may do another video just to kind of fill some guys in, fill you in, because I know you're not going to go do the research. But trust me when I say this, it's a top 5 coin. The technology is better than Bitcoin. The technology that they have is better than Ethereum. It has the potential to be the best coin on the market. Cliff High has said it. Anyone else who's doing research on it is saying it. Go do your homework. Now, those 5,000 coins that cost you $2,000 once the price drops, once all the scaredy cats drop their coins. Let's say it goes to half what Ethereum is going for today. It's better than Ethereum, but let's just, for a hypothetical situation, say it goes to half. Ethereum's at $300 or so. I haven't checked. But Last I checked, it was $300. Let's say it goes to half of that. 5,000 times 150 is $750,000. Are you guys listening now? Let's say it goes to $40 a coin. Can we get 40? With all the stuff this thing's gonna do, and eventually all these big players, these big companies, these big money's gonna see, hey, I don't want to be in nothing that's gonna fork. I want to be in something that's a little more permanent. I want to be in something that has the ability to change. I want to be with the best technology, the smartest minds. That's where I want to be. That's where I want to put my money. That's where me and my company is going. Let's say it goes to $25. Can I get 25? $25. Then you just turned your $2,000 into $125,000 at $25. Go to Reddit. Go to Reddit and read some of these price predictions of what this coin should go to within the next year. Okay? I know there's a delay. I know there's a delay. I know there's a little infighting. I get it. That stuff happens all the time. And there's a lot of news out. Oh, when there's stuff they're fighting. When let's all, throwing all this negative press, negative bullshit out about Tezos when truth be told, what the hell? Who cares? Some dude did some shady ass shit, and now our dude called on, and now he's trying to get the dude removed. And what, we're mad at it? Anything to try to throw some dirt on the project. Wonder who's doing that. Wonder who's throwing dirt. Maybe some of these big time players know what I know, and they're like, "Oh, hell no, we don't want people to catch wind of what this coin can do, of where this coin is going. Let's try to throw as much FUD and as much dirt and as much lies that we can at this coin so that we can scare off investors, keep them out the picture, never give them the light, never give them the time of day, and hope that it works." Well, guess what? It's not. It's not. Because the amount of money that this company has based on that ICO and based on the appreciation of Bitcoin since allows them to actually make this thing what it's gonna be. Case closed. Eventually it's gonna come out. And when it comes out, it's gonna be amazing. And ultimately, that's what's gonna you're not gonna the companies are gonna pick the best one to do the business one. The best blockchain will be Tezos, period. So, of course they're scared, and that's why some of this stuff is coming out. And now a couple of dudes are crying about, oh, there's a delay in the release of the coin, and I'm gonna go file a lawsuit. When? No one's gonna jump on that train because everyone knows who's into the Tezos and did just a little bit of research, knows what this is gonna become, and they'll be foolish as hell to oh God, I'm mad, I want my money back. Even if your money did triple since then, which it has. Okay? But you'd be foolish to want it back. Because in 1 year, the 2 years, the 3 years, just like Cliff said, just like I know because I've done the research, this coin will be a top 3 market cap coin guaranteed. And anybody who's smart enough to wait for all these dumbasses to sell off their coins, wait for the price to get low, load the fucking boat, and then sit back and wait. Sit back and wait. Cliff, I said within 2 years. A man whose track record with cryptocurrencies is about 90 to 95% accurate. 2 years, he said. And this coin will blow your mind with the types of returns that you're going to get from this coin. I say about the same thing within 2 years because this whole field is going to explode probably next year. So many, and it's already starting. Amazon's buying cryptocurrency websites. Uh, the Whopper coin. Go do some research on the Whopper coin. Burger King's in it. A lot of companies are in it, but it's not in the mainstream press. Nobody knows about it. But trust me, the big money knows about it, and big money's getting ready to come on in. When they come on in, that's when all these altcoins are gonna start to go up. Bitcoin's gonna go retarded crazy, and Tezos will be fresh out the game, a lot of money in the bank, throwing, hey, come look at this, look what we can do. People are gonna jump on board, and the price is gonna rise. What did I just say? Just $25. If it goes to just $25, which I truly believe it's a on par, if not better, value wise with Ethereum. If get your 5,000 coins and it went up to what Ethereum is, and it's better, so it should be more. But if it just went on par with the Ethereum, your $2,000 investment just turned into $1.5 million. Are you hearing me? So I don't know what your motives are when you're dealing with cryptocurrencies. If it's an investment, if it's an opportunity to try to make some money, hey, take a look at that. If it's about the technology, the future, where we're going, take a look at that. Do some research on Tezos. For the love of God, do some research on Tezos. What you see and what you're going to hear will blow your mind. It is the future. It is the coin. Go get on board before the train leaves. But wait until all the sheeple throw all the sell off as soon as the coins release. Let other sheeple sell off. Watch the price drop. Once it hits around the bottom, near the ICO, maybe a little bit below, load the boat. And if you want to thank me in a couple of years because you actually did what I just told you to do, hunt me down. I'll throw you my Bitcoin address, and you can give me a tip because you're gonna be just so happy with. Oh, hey, you remember that goofy guy with the Falcons hat? He gave me that. I did a little research. I saw. Oh my man, yeah, well, he was right. So I put a little bit in that thing when it was around 30, 40 cents, and wow, look, just put it over there and kind of forgot about it. But wow, look at it now. Throw me a tip. You're welcome.